welcome to another video. Today I'm going to be painting a picture, hence the reason you can see this in front of you. Please do remember to like and subscribe if you enjoy this video. I don't know whether it's going to be a good video or not because I've not filmed it yet, so that's fun, isn't it? Let me show you what I've got and what we're working with. I didn't paint, that's a lie. I drew a picture last night because I'm not sure if you know or not, but it's kind of October now. I'm not sure if you can see it or not, but it is of a pumpkin in a pumpkin patch, just drawn on with pencil. And what I'm going to do is paint it. So in here are my beautiful art supplies that I bought at the start of lockdown. I've got a jar that I used for water, which I will fill up with water forthwith. And then I've got 6 colours, which comprise of cardamom red, ultramarine,
black, white,
cardamom yellow,
and sap green. So they're all of my colours that I am going to try to create depthy nice apparently is what I'm going for. I've got my paint palette, and the last time we used that was for me to make yellow lipstick, and I haven't cleaned that off. So that's hygienic and good. I might have to move that. Anyway, right, I'm going to mix. I think I should do the orange first of the pumpkin, so I'm going to mix red and yellow together. Oh dear. I've accidentally got it everywhere. Oh, it's going everywhere. Okay, well that's fine, isn't it? Managed not to get that everywhere. I don't know how much you're supposed to use. It looks like mustard and ketchup. So I'm just going to mix all this in and add more yellow, probably, because it looks like it's equal parts yellow and red that I've put in here, which isn't going to be useful in any way, shape or form. So that's excellent. I'm way in over my head. Great, okay, so what I've got is a very reddy orange. So this is not useful to me in any way. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to fill the secondary pan up with yellow, and then I'm going to mix a little bit of that in with it, and hopefully that will work. This is so messy.
I didn't think it through. I thought this would be a quick video, but it's not gonna be. It's gonna be a long video.
Okay, so now okay, well that is more orange. Oh yes. Okay, well I'm happy with that now. So it's time to do it properly. Excellent. Okay, so I'm going to use this brush, which is a number 5. That's all it says on it. I'm going to put some water on it to soften it up a little bit. Oh, lovely. There we go. D-O-N-E. And then I'm just going to wipe that excess off with a tissue. Okay, let's just go for it. Oh dear. What I have done, which I haven't told you about yet, I took a picture of this picture on my iPad. I just dropped that. So if I ruin it now, it won't be ruined totally because I have got like a backup digitally enhanced version of it. Okay, great. This is excellent. What are your memories of Halloween? Because really in England it's not super done, or it wasn't, at least when I was a kid. There were like 3 or 4 houses that we would go trick-or-treating to, and I don't remember us doing it every year. Now that I'm an old lady, all that really happens for me is there'll be like teenagers will come to our house asking for money, and it'll be like a group of 6 teenagers and one of them will have a mask. It's so silly. It's actually like quite disturbing. So they'll look like just too old to be trick-or-treating, and there'll just be one with a mask like,
Can I have £1?
because I remember one year we tried to give them sweets and they're like, oh, can we not have £1 instead? And I was like, no, I've bought sweets for you, you absolutely ungrateful child, adult, semi-adult. You're too old for this. And you don't want a Kinder Surprise. I put secondary camera on hyperlapse. Could I be getting this like more even and nicer? 100% yeah. Of course I could. I don't have the skill for this, or indeed the knowledge of how to make it look good. There's one Halloween for me that really stands out. I wasn't very well, I was a bit poorly. My mum let me have my nails painted, so she painted them red for me, and I was like, I'm a witch. And I stood up and then immediately had to sit back down again, and I was really sad because I missed out on all of the fun. Like we were by we I mean my brother and sister carved pumpkins and I had diarrhoea. Wasn't my favourite trade-off, I'll tell you that for free. That's my concentration face. I just looked up and saw what my face looked like. That's where I accidentally dropped my brush, and as you can see the brush strokes on this are overwhelming. I might darken up the orange to try and give it some more depth, and maybe use yellow to like highlight it.
Well, let's be honest, I probably won't do, or if I do, it'll probably look rubbish.
Yay!
Cleaning my brushes so they don't get gross. Probably need some more of these things in here to make it the right kind of color. Probably need some more of these things in here to make it the right kind of color.
When my art is found hundreds and thousands of years in the future, they're just going to marvel at this, aren't they? They're going to be like, this person could draw and paint just so realistically. I am just astounded. Now if I just put yellow on this, is it going to get ruined? Wait to find out. It's hard to tell. Probably should have waited and done a second coat all over it, shouldn't I? You know, of the orange, before I started doing highlights. I'm just over ambitious. I need to paint something red next because I've got so much of that orangey red that I made in the first instance. Do you know, I would absolutely love to do an acrylic pour one day, but I just don't have the skill set, ability, or dedicated area. Oh, should I have done it with this brush all along? Should have, shouldn't I? I'm not mad, I'm just disappointed with myself. So I'm going to finish the rest of the pumpkin like I have done on here, and then I'm going to add the highlights and the shadows like I did earlier, just without you staring at me. Done, diddly undone. What do you think? What do you think?
I'm okay with it.
I have mixed some green, just there, and I'm going to paint the vinesies and the stemsy. I'm going to start here. Green. What I think my ability is versus what my ability is. It's often slightly warped. But that's okay. Please tell me that's okay. So, talking about Halloween and Halloweeny things, I have a very specific memory of me and my brother and my sister going to our next door neighbour on Halloween, not just on a general night, no, 'twas Hallows Eve. I think I might have been dressed as a witch. I was pretty obsessed with witches when I was a kid, probably because it was pretty much the only like female character you could have, or that I'd seen, not necessarily that you can have, but when I was little there wasn't really, I don't know, there wasn't anything Halloweeny for girls really. It was all skeletons and zombies, and they were all depicted by boys, and they were all boys' costumes. Anyway, I was a witch. Maybe it was because I thought I could get my nails painted and that's why I wanted to be a witch. I had a witch's hat, which I was very excited about. I believe that we got all of these sort of things from Stationery Box. Don't ask me why or how. But my sister, she was a headless man, I believe. She had a jacket on over her head so you couldn't see her head. She sellotaped £1 to this severed hand that was bought. So she said trick or treat to our next door neighbour, Jack. And he said trick. So she put this hand out and said, "Here, have £1." And he went to take the £1. Obviously, now as an adult, I know that he knew 100% that it was a sellotaped £1 and also a fake hand. Jack went to grab it and she let go of the hand, and that was like, ooh, the trick. That's genius. But after that, this is probably my favourite memory. Well, I mean, that's really sad if it is my favourite memory. I think this is a funny memory of my childhood. My mum and dad were changing our bedroom around, and my mum was trying to move this cabinet. She asked my dad if he'd help her, and he said, "Do you need a hand?" And mum went, "Yes," so he threw this hand at her. And it made me laugh. My mum was so mad. But it made me laugh. Memories. Aren't they nice? Well, I've had some dinner and it's gotten pitch black outside since the last time we spoke. So that's good, isn't it? What I'm going to do now is, in my little palette, I have mixed up a dark green, a light green, and that is the green that we have been using previously. I'm going to try and
Highlight. I don't know why I said it like that.
I'm going to try and highlight and create some shadow on the vines.
She's toiling with the fields.
I don't know whether to do, I believe you're supposed to do highlights first.
So that's what I'm gonna do.
need to figure out where the light is. Something fun that happened while you were not recording. Next door's fire alarm went off 3 times. I don't know how shadows work. Wah, 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 wah. I'd be lying if I said I was confident about this. I don't know if this worked. I think I might just need to put white on. See if these shadows work. The shadow works. It looks real good on camera. From what I can see so far, it looks alright.
In the shadow of my painting.
That's not a good reference. You can't see what I'm doing, but I assure you it's silly. I'm trying to create a shadow and I don't know where the light's coming from. I keep flipping and changing it, so it's not really worked out great. Okay. I keep leaning on my arm and it's hurting my arm. What I should do is create a background.
But what background should it be?
It needs to be lighter than the other things, so I think what my brain is telling me to do...
But my body is telling me no.
That is an awful reference. I think a light brown would be useful. So, what colours do you need for brown?
Don't you just need all of them? Probably.
What a beautiful primary jumble. Okay, so I've now got a horrible colour, which is dark. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add some white and yellow. I've made like a grey colour. I don't know if this is going to be a good idea or not, but I've made it now. So I'm going to keep trying to sort of water it down a little bit before applying. There's lots of unmixing colours on here as well. It's not well balanced. Let's begin. Oh dear. I kind of wish it was shiny. What do you think? I'm gonna leave this to dry and then I will show you the grand reveal when it is not 10:15 at night. See you in a bit. Hello friends. It's a couple of days later, and by that I mean it's 1 in the morning on Thursday. So you're seeing this just over 12 hours after I'm filming this section. It's definitely taken me a long time to get here because editing this was awful. But this is my pumpkin picture. Ta-da! I am proud. I think this pumpkin's a little bit squished on this side, but historically pumpkins are not like a perfect shape, are they? Anyone? Someone? Yeah, so I did this. I like it. I like it a lot. You're going to see it in the background of my videos. So if you do like this video, please do, as I said at the start of the video, give me a lovely thumbs up. Feel free to subscribe if you want to. Leave a comment down below if you'd like to see me paint anything else. I will be putting the digital version that I made of this up on my Instagram. I'll put it up after I've posted this video. I also painted this for the thumbnail and I don't know if I'm going to use it or not, but it's here. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye!